Gas station. They have guns. They're wearing a black hoodie. Nothing further.
Roger that, dispatch. This is Charlie.
What do you have as evidence of all the stuff you're trying to support in these arguments? You have nothing.
Officers on the pursuit call. Suspect vehicle.
No, I'm gonna have to be honest with you, dude. You're a tank maniac, dude. I can't say.
Maniac.
I sort of agree with Rich, right? Like, nobody's ever seen Shakur wobbled or anything like that, you know?
Hey, listen. The nigga stepped in the ring. The nigga.
Dispatch, receiving interference from other frequencies.
Breaker 1-9 radio gang copy. Yeah, I'm crashing out, flyer going kamikaze. Get slapped with the stick and iced flyers playing hockey. Your girl says she wanna ride your boy like a jockey. I got your boo, her booty hanging off the Kawasaki. Nothing to do, she coming through, I need that sloppy toppy. Live on cam, no network, no proxy. She gon' scream by any means and call me Pappy. Get off my nutsack, what I tell them when they jock me. Go gather up your posse. Now who wanna box me? I hit him with the jab, then the hook like Oshaki. Do him like Shakur did Teal, but I'ma stop him. Front foot dominance, got him looking sloppy. Word to William Joppy, I got him top 8 grade middleweights probably. Salute to my Aki, Abdullah Mason, amazing attack to the body. Verse Sam Noakes, no damn joke, he let his hand smoke like the shotty. The Mossberg pump kicking back like karate. Best not try me, drones is the hobby, pro guns is the lobby. Knucker.
Fire, officer down. Shot fire, officer down.
Unit down, repeat, a unit is down. Send more cover.
Go ahead, big dog. You gotta take yourself off mute, though. He muted you.
Hey, Tank Maniac. If you don't like me calling you out Tank Maniac, stop being Tank Maniac. And that's really what I gotta say. You get mad, you gotta talk about hurt your feelings, and then all this other shit, me calling you Tank Maniac. Stop being a Tank Maniac.
Yeah, first time in your chat. When I pull up on your channel, you already on attack. All flying off the handle, I'm saying you to attack. Cities fighters and I clown you when you throw me in the back. When I hop up on your panel, you a user, you a 6-hour live streams and you yelling and you scream and you rip your shirt off and put my comment on the screen. Cause I said he likes Skittles and his favorite color green. You hit me with 86K and kick me from the stream. User, put your shirt back on. User, going berserk just strong. User,
You say somebody is ducking because they signed somewhere else, and you're a Tank fan, you're a Tank Maniac. From now on. So, you start you put narrative, you're a Tank Maniac. If you're just saying, oh, Tank can beat Shakur, I feel Tank can beat Shakur, you're a Tank fan. But you're a Tank Maniac if you start pushing narrative. That's all I gotta say.
User, tank maniac, user, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ripping your shirt off right now, gang. Just shut up and be a fan.
I never ducked you. I fought the best. You ran. Then called out Bam Rodriguez, a 118-pounder. What's wrong with that? Still a sucker.
Hey yo, mic check. Hey yo, Rolly Romero is trash, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna just bring y'all up, man.
What up, bro? Yo, I got a list. I got a list for you.
My guy, Keep Money in the building. What's good?
Yo. You good?
I hear somebody got a lot of air in the background. I think that might be Rich. Let me see.
Wait, hold on. You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, that was Rich. Yeah, I hear you, K. Was good.
What's good with y'all boys, man?
Hey, man, Rolly Romero, man, he
Trash,
disappointed me, man.
trash,
Disappointed you. I told you. I
trash.
told y'all niggas what
Rolly
was gonna
Romero
happen.
disappointed me, man. He got out there and fought the wrong fight. He know he was supposed to
Okay.
be on the front foot, man. Like
Yeah, okay.
he did a lot of running.
He did
Yeah,
I
step
thought
on.
the fix was
man.
gonna be in though. I can't front.
Yeah,
Looked
man.
like the fix was in.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. I got
Yeah.
everybody. I got
Bruh,
everybody.
salute
I
to
Yeah.
got
Tio. He
everybody
did.
on up.
Yeah.
He
Oh
need to retire.
Salute to
yeah.
Tio. He did what he had to do, man.
Oh
Rolly came in
yeah.
there, put his
Rolly need.
hands in his pocket, got real weird. It's like, nah, dude.
Hold up? Is that Tony Reviews? Is that AC?
Yeah. I
Word.
told you I keep it a beam, man. I'm out for support.
Word.
Hold on. Let me go first.
Your
Let me go first.
word.
I'm only pulling up real quick. Let me get my bars off, and y'all niggas can continue.
Word.
Go ahead, Dank. Go ahead, Dank.
Where the fuck
What?
is these fucking idiots that was talking all that dumb shit about Rolly's improving? He's been improving. Improving fucking
They
where,
right
nigga?
here. They right
Improving.
above you. They right
They
above you.
they
Dre,
they
Dre,
they
Dre,
think they
Dre,
think
Dre,
they think of
Dre.
maniacs,
Relax,
man.
brother.
That's what the
Brother,
Tankamaniac
relax.
said.
Oh, what's good? Who that here for boxing?
That's
Go
what the
ahead.
Tankamaniac
They
said.
right
They
above
said
you.
Rolly good now.
Go ahead.
Where the fuck is
Yeah.
these idiots at? That's what I want to know. And like we
They
Hold
were
on, hold
saying,
on,
they
hold on. If it's two
hold on,
fighters in the ring,
hold
all
on,
that
hold on,
idiots
hold
shit
on,
Man,
hold
cook.
is
on,
goofy
hold
as hell,
on,
bro.
brother, hold on,
Let him
Yeah, but
cook.
let's
hold
let's
on.
just choose the let's just choose the right type of words. Everybody's going
Listen,
to
if you're not a
why?
tankamaniac, are you a tankamaniac?
Not at all.
Okay, so close your ears. If the
Bend
shoot,
the
look,
fuck over.
look, I exposed these niggas last night. I exposed these niggas
what?
yesterday when on KO show when he hit the nail on the head. When he said these niggas
Oh,
is only
wait.
going for Rolly because it's gonna make Tank resume better. So
That's it.
where these fucking idiots at that been saying Rolly's been improving? Improving where? What wasn't they just saying this nigga T.O.'s trash and he got washed by Shakur? Did this nigga just not wash this nigga? I rest my case. Y'all
Stop it.
niggas have a great show. I'll be back a little later, man.
It's crazy, Dank. It's crazy, Dank. You know they've been doing that.
Diabolical, man.
Hey, Rich. Hey,
Hey,
Shakur
Wait.
resume aging real well, Rich.
Hey, Face. Hey, what AC got to say? I want to hear AC.
I said, I listen.
Tio is food and he is garbage. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. Every time Rolly landed a shot, it hurt Tio. The problem was Rolly didn't let his hands go. All he did was run around backwards the whole fight. He didn't want to fight. He
Exactly.
didn't want to
Like a
engage.
little
It looked like, hold
scary
on,
ass
let me
nigga.
finish, please. Let me finish because I'm about to get off. It looked like he was just trying to let his friend win because every fucking shot affected him. But he would not press the gas. He would not swing on him. He would not let his hands go. And that's all it was. It was just Tio coming forward, chasing Rolly for 12 fucking rounds. But every time Rolly landed, it hurt him. I'm going to tell you this right now. Tio losing his first title defense. That's it. The
No,
dude trash. He can't survive up there.
no.
Rolly let him off the hook on that. You know, I tip my hat
Yeah,
to
that fifth
Tio.
round, bro.
I
Rolly
tip my
took a
hat to
foot off
Tio
the
for winning
gas.
the fight against a guy who refused to fight him.
Tio
Good
fair fight.
fucking job. On that, y'all have
You
a good
mad?
night.
Y'all
y'all.
mad? Y'all
Hey,
mad? He was
on the
telling
side
y'all all this
on
shit.
another note, I told y'all that was Malik wife.
oh,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
cool, cool,
y'all.
cool.
Hey, y'all.
Yo, I got the list. I got the list for you,
I
frequent.
told
Wait. Hold
y'all.
on. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. I
Because
don't.
I
I
know
don't.
Rich want to be my best friend.
Nah,
Go
I
ahead,
ain't talking
Rich.
about you no more, man. Hey, look. Hey, I went over to this white man shit. He over there going crazy.
You talking about Marco? Marco's
I
boxing?
called the nigga a clown. I said, "Did y'all hear Rolly Trainer? I know y'all heard Rolly Trainer. Rolly Trainer said you not going into the Hall of Fame fighting like this.
Word to
Well,
mother.
who you talking about? Who you talking
Talking
That's
about?
about Marco?
D1?
yeah. I went over to
Oh God.
his shit over there, man. He blocked me.
Nah,
I go,
Rolly.
hey, look,
Diabolical.
I go over
Pussy
there,
nigga.
I go, I go over the two set shit. They everything that Rolly swing. Oh my God, you see how the way Rolly beat him? Man, Tio not landing nothing. Tio ain't landing a punch this whole round. I said, what the fuck is they looking at? I'm looking at the fight, listening to these. They blocked me over there.
A bunch of dumb dicks.
Nah, that fight was some
Nah.
bullshit,
I
bro.
see.
Nah, that
Hey,
fight was actually some
hey,
bullshit.
them
I
niggas,
gotta
Rolly
give
need
man.
to retire.
This sad, man.
A bunch of dumb dicks
I gotta
over
give
there,
it to
man.
Tio. Tio did his thing.
Yo,
I
Flyer, you
got
gotta
it
put the
wrong.
list up. You gotta
At
put the
the
list
end
on
of
the
the day,
screen, Flyer.
Oh, them
Rolly
niggas
didn't come.
stupid over there.
Rolly didn't come there to fight. That's the bottom line. Rolly
There you
didn't
go.
come there
Who?
to fight.
Well, he need to retire.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
They got
nigga,
the list
retire,
wrong,
because
but
at
that's
the
what they
end of the
got.
day, you said the other guys didn't want to fight you. What are you going to stay around for? So to me, it looked like, honestly, it looked like you made a business decision to hand that belt off to Teal because you know Teal get more fights than you. If that's the case, if not, bruh, you kept your hands in your pocket at your biggest moment. Everything was on the line. That shit was goofy as hell. You deserve all the criticism, everything. I regret the fact that I thought you was really going to go in there and try to fight, because you actually threw more punches against Ryan Garcia than you did with Teofimo Lopez.
Wait a minute,
So
man.
I'm
Hold on,
just like,
man.
nah,
This was
man.
criminal. Hold on. I apologize, Flyer. I apologize. This was criminal, what we just sat there and watched.
If you say he's through the fight, I'm gonna
Hold
throw
on,
this
man.
damn thing through the
I ain't
screen.
gonna say, hold on. I ain't say nothing about throwing nothing. What I'm trying to tell you, the only thing I can tell you
Yes,
about
we made a
throwing is
list,
he ain't throw no
nigga,
damn
because they
punches.
all
That's
said
the
they
only, hold
wanted
on,
to get
man.
on. Nah, we answering the question. Go ahead, Doug.
Only thing I can tell you, the nigga didn't throw no damn punches. And what it looked like, because hell, it ain't like T.O. was doing nothing special. What it looked like was this nigga, I guess he was trying to catch him. And then the scorecards was so outrageous. These scorecards were worse than the way they robbed the old girl against Amanda Serrano the other night.
Yeah.
Hey, KO, that's Ray Davis, man.
No, we
I'm a
didn't.
Tankamaniac, bro. I'm on the list too, man. I was going for Rolly.
I never said that damn Rolly was going to win. I thought T.O. would win, but I thought Rolly would be aggressive or let his hands go.
Yeah, he was gonna come to fight. Everybody
hold on, real quick.
I don't know what I just watched. I don't even understand what I watched.
Yeah,
me neither.
Hey, Rich, did Shakur resume age better?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Hey, listen, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because Tio is already who he is. But I will say this though, them niggas was over there making Rolly seem like he was the best thing. Man, that nigga some shit. I know Tank. Hey, listen, I know Tank resume getting exposed by niggas that's not PVC and niggas that's not being all rotated around and shit like that. As soon as them niggas step out of their comfort zone, they lose. I know that.
Facts. Every time.
I know that. But the
Every
judges
time.
was out of order, man. The judges was out of order. First off, they both and no disrespect to Tio. At least he tried in the damn fight. One thing we all understand about Tio is he not a front foot fighter like that.
And he beat him on the front foot.
The majority of the fight, and I'm sitting here like, Rolly, what the? When y'all ever
Hey, this the first fight I ever saw Tio win on the front foot.
Hold on.
Man, that nigga Rolly
was
was running around. I'm over there. They saying he boxing real good. Shakur's
he boxing real good, man.
It's crazy.
You capping? Ain't
They
nobody
both
saying
fought the
Rolly.
same thing.
Flyer,
Hey, they'll make up anything, man. Don't put
Flyer,
it past
he
them,
beat
man.
Comey on the front foot.
I didn't pick. Hold on, KO.
And Jermaine Ortiz.
I was on your show. Hold on, real quick. KO.
Yes, you
said
did.
right side pick Rolly. No,
yes,
I
you
was on
did.
your show and told you that Tio was gonna win the fight. I just
Hold
didn't
on, let
think
me
it was
see.
gonna
Let me
look
see
like
where
that.
we got you at, because I wrote the list down. That's why.
Hey, hold that thought. Hold on, y'all. Hold that thought, Ray. Let me get this super chat. I mean, this cash app. Shout out to my guy Mikey in the cash app again. He actually cash app the last show, and I ain't get to say nothing about it. But shout out to him for the $5 cash app 2 times. He said for the retirement of Rolly Romero.
Nah,
Yeah, that should be the thing.
I wouldn't say Rolly
straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich,
We already
Hold on a second. I was going over this real quick.
I just didn't think it was gonna look this bad.
No, but here's what it is, though. Here it is.
Yo,
So
let Ray get the floor, and then right after Ray, let my guy here for boxing get the floor, because I know he probably
wrote this
about
list. We had everybody on the panel or in the chat, and we asked who you picking. Everybody on this list picked Rolly, including you, Dub, because I got you right there in the 2 cent the day she came up on the panel. And she said that Rolly got a better his defense got better. He's a better boxer under Salas, and he was a better boxer on the back foot when he was fighting Pitbull and all that. You picked that day. You
No,
picked.
clearly you
I
didn't hear
got
what I said.
no,
Because you out of order.
I'm
Clearly you
not,
didn't hear what I
bro.
said because
We can
what
go
I
back and
said
watch it.
was, and the same way I have the receipts, I'll put them if you need me to. What I said is I don't know what T.O. mind frame is gonna be, but if T.O.'s mind frame is right, he's gonna beat Rolly. I just didn't see it being
I think I
this
remember
type of
that
fight.
too. I think I
You
remember
did say that. You did say that, but I said no.
remember
Who
that.
do you pick? And that's when Rich said,
I
"Take me
picked
off the list." Hold on.
T.O.
No, you didn't. You picked Rolly, and then I'm gonna tell you. I wrote it down the same day. Rich said, "Yo, Ray Davis, take me off the list. I don't want to. I'm picking a draw." Is what he said.
Yeah, because them niggas both some
I
shit.
wrote it
They
all
both
down.
gay.
I
But
wrote it
I
down.
wasn't on the
They
show. I
both
wasn't
gay,
even on
that's
the
why.
show to say. I didn't even know you had a list until today.
Yo, I asked you. Everybody was here. It's all right. Listen, I'll give you a scapegoat. All right, it wasn't you. It was another Dub.
I didn't know you. I
It was another
didn't
KO
know
Dub.
you had
vouching
a
for
list
him though.
until now.
KO said he picked Tio on his channel.
On his,
I
he
did.
said that. He said he picked him on his channel. But over here, he picked Rolly.
No, you see, you didn't hear what I clearly said was Rolly will win this fight. Well, first off, I thought Tio would win the fight, but the only way, my thought process was, hell, I don't know Tio mental state, especially. I believe when I was over here, it was coming off the interview.
Damn, Dub,
with
get it
Tio.
out, man.
Well, I believe it was
Yeah,
coming
you
off
out
the
of order,
interview with
bro.
Tio Daddy.
That nigga another what's the nigga name?
Flip flop is your shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't pray to be flipping the shit.
Hey, what's
No,
I
said
another
Tio
new hustle man?
What I wanted to say was I
new
was
hustle
thinking.
man.
Yeah, man, he
New
talking.
hustle man Junior.
I never picked the. I
Yo, you
never
said
picked
give
Rolly.
me. You said
Hey
give me
Dub, we
Rolly.
on
When
the
we
list,
had
bro.
yo,
Embrace it, bro. We on the list, man.
Yeah, I'm
But
on
I'm
the
on the
list. I'm
list.
the
That ain't where you
first
supposed
one.
to
I'm
be.
like, hey,
We
that's
dang take
I
a
wrote
maniacs, man.
everybody up here.
Yeah, Flower, you a take a maniac today,
I
man.
argue. Hold on. Hey, I argue with Tony Reviews about this. Is Tony still up here?
nah.
I argue with Tony about this as far
No, I'm
as
gonna take a maniac. I threw him off the panel, bro.
hey, shout out to my brother. That's my brother. Hey, we ain't gotta agree, but hey, Tony
No,
knows
that's
boxing.
crazy.
He talk good boxing. Outside of the Amanda Serrano robbery that happened the other night, he talking about he seen. I don't know what the fuck he seen. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. The judges have been horrible this weekend, and we about to criticize robberies because this
Yo,
is
they
what we
was
got going
horrible on
on
the
in amateur
yo-yo
boxing
fight.
right now.
How was
Ray, get this dang list off the
Only when
panel, man. I know
only,
if I throw it off, it's gonna throw you off, man.
yo, put the
You
other
said
one of the
what?
judges have Yo-Yo
put the next
versus
slide up.
Cowboy as a draw. One of the judges had Yo-Yo versus that dude,
Put
that
the next slide up,
Argentinian
Primo.
dude as a draw.
That's
There was
absolutely
nothing
ridiculous.
draw about that fight, bro.
That was ridiculous.
That nigga
Like
said
what the?
Oh, you said Tio and Rolly was a robbery?
No. I said the way
He
the
said
judges scored
yeah,
it. I said the
that
way
shit
the
was
judges
crazy.
scored it.
Yeah, they gave him a draw, bro, and then it was close in
That
the second
shouldn't.
card.
I had Rolly
watching the
winning
fight. I couldn't
I had
give,
Rolly
and
winning
I was
2
very
rounds.
gracious
At
to
one-
Rolly Romero. I gave him 3 rounds.
I only gave
That's
him
being
2.
I had
gracious.
Rolly winning 2 rounds, and he had a guaranteed round.
See,
in like
see,
Hey,
we agree.
hey, y'all, hold up, y'all. Hey, here
All
for
right, no.
boxing. What you got to say about this fight, man?
Man, them niggas trash, bro. Both of them niggas trash. And that's the first thing. And second thing, we could all celebrate another death of another PBC prop, another Mario Barrios, another Ugas, Rolly Romero.
Bullshit, yeah.
All these propped up niggas with a bunch of losses who suck, but they keep getting fed opportunities because they get passed off as warriors and they fuck out of here. Get these niggas out of here, bro. Tio and I just hate that Tio won because the belt gets passed to another nigga who won't fight Devin.
Nah. Tio said
Hey,
he
I
won't fight
just said that too. I said Devin ain't gonna never get this unification
Tio
down,
gonna do
man,
everything
because
in his
Tio ain't gonna
power.
never fight him.
He gonna do everything in his power to avoid that fight, bro.
He'd rather
Man,
fight
talking
Hold
Ryan.
on. Tio gonna duck
man,
Devin
that's
again?
what they gonna do. They gonna
He
do
gonna
Tio
duck
and
him
Ryan
again?
most likely.
Well,
They gonna
He
do
been
Tio and
ducking
Ryan.
Devin
the
his
I
whole
next
got
time they
career.
Tio.
talk, well, the next time they talk to Dev, Tio Dad gonna come dancing across
I
the
got
thing and
Tio
ask for 10.
beating
Man, them
Ryan.
niggas,
Hold on.
man, them niggas,
AC, you said you got Tio? You
man.
said you got Tio?
I got Tio beating Ryan. And I got the zone
Oh.
trying to put that fight on with Tio and Devin if you get
Yo,
for that
man.
money.
Hey, and
Listen,
that's what I hope. I think that because now Tio got that deal with the
they
zone, Devin got a deal with the zone. Hey, let's see that
they need
fight
to
happen next.
they need to pay Liam Parle, get that belt from him, and make
Hey,
that Theo fight ASAP in May.
hey,
But
That's
that's
what
a
we need.
beautiful
Liam
point
Power
right
wants
there that you
17.
made,
He wants
Dub. That's a
$17
beautiful
million
point.
dollars.
That's
You
a
said what?
beautiful point you made right there, man. They both signed to the zone. Remember when Boots was trying to fight Virgil and the zone forced their hand and made them make that fight? Oscar De La Hoya and them, they should do the same thing with T.O. and Devin. Since both of them signed to the zone, they should force the fight, man.
But and I would look at this as a situation, and if I'm the zone, it's the same thing like Boots and Josh Kelly. The same reason that Liam Pyro should have to fight either one of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we trying to
140.
we trying to unify belts around here,
Hey,
and
I
y'all
think.
got the
Hey
champions
man, let's
over
talk.
on y'all
140. Tio
Hey,
did
side.
let's talk
everything in
about
his
this
power
fight
not to
though,
fight
man.
Devin Haney.
I really think, man, that Rolly, man. I mean, Tio must have knew something, man, because I don't know, man. He act like he wasn't scared of that power, man. For all them niggas that keep saying that
Hey,
Rolly
he
got a lot
got
of
clipped a
power, he
couple times. He
definitely,
got clipped a couple times.
he got clipped one time, man. He ain't get clipped a couple times.
I thought it was twice, but okay,
He
that's
got
fine. If you saw
countered. He
one,
got countered really well, but he was clipped once.
that's fine. All I'm
I
saying
told, but
is,
hey, Fly, didn't I tell you, man? Them niggas gay, man. You don't even know if they planned that shit out.
Yeah, that
You
shit
don't
looked
even know
weird,
them
man.
niggas is them niggas is
That
weird,
fight
man.
sucks as hell to me, man.
Nah, but I think they fought though. I think they fought, Rich. I think they
At the
fully
I
fifth
think
fought.
round, I
they
think they really fought.
I
That
think they
fifth
really fought.
seven.
so y'all don't think Rolly could
Hey,
have let his hands go more.
When Rolly Romero
I think he was
busted
worried about
TOI,
T.O.
man,
have we ever
he
seen
should have been
Rolly
on
move
him,
like this?
man. He should have been on the front foot from that point
Point
on.
on, yeah.
He
Have we
shouldn't have
ever
been on
seen
the back foot no more,
Rolly
man.
look like Devin? And I know y'all gonna hate what I say, but Rolly looked like Devin when Devin fought Ramirez. The niggas in there jumping around and
What?
moving.
No, Devin ain't look that
That look
bad,
like
bro.
Shakur
Stop
versus
it,
it
man.
look like
Devin ain't look
Shakur
that
versus De Los
bad.
Santos.
No. Devin looked bad in that fight. He did look bad in that fight. And so all I'm
He didn't
saying
look
is,
that bad, bro.
well, hell, he looked the same
Terrible.
way Rolly looked.
Hey, y'all.
Terrible.
I thought he won the fight easily. I thought he landed
Hey,
more
hey,
punches connected. He won the
hey,
fight.
hey,
But
hey,
he
hey,
All
shouldn't
right,
have been
Shane, what you
moving against
See,
saying?
no
this
damn
this
Jose
how you fall
Ramirez.
down in the ranks in the Hanos clan, bro, with stuff like this,
Yeah,
I
bro.
yeah,
don't care
bro.
about. I
You
don't.
taking your logo away.
Y'all told me I ain't in the clan anyway, so I
Nah,
don't
that's not
care.
true,
No,
Dub.
hey,
I don't
Dub,
Hanos
I
care.
had
clan is
Dub, I
blood
got
in,
your
blood
logo
out,
and
bro.
everything,
hey,
But
bro.
hey,
you know
hey,
what I'm saying?
I agree with him, man. Y'all niggas, man, gotta
Yo,
stop that, man.
Dub, I got your logo and everything. I was ready to send it to you, bro.
What? Say it again.
I got your
Hey, I
Hanos
agree
clan
with you,
logo,
Dub.
bro. When we Rolly
No,
versus
you
Push.
agree with him. So Devin looked like Rolly. He looked like that. Come
Man,
on,
Rolly
bro.
looked like
Stop it,
that.
man.
Rolly looked like that Cuban nigga that fought a Canelo. For
Devin
Canelo.
won his
Yeah,
fight.
Devin
he
looked
looked
Rolly
like William
Romero
better.
did
Skull.
not win. So
Again,
how
Looked
they
like
look the
William
same,
Skull.
bro? How?
hold on. This is how I can prove. I can prove this is a fact. I can prove this is a fact. Bill Haney got up there, and you know what he said? We want to prove, according to Bill, not according to me. According to Bill, we want to prove that if we don't want nobody to hit us, then they can't hit us. And the Jose Ramirez fight is what
Look at
he
this nigga
utilized
down there.
that for.
See that
And
shit?
what Devin did, the nigga sat there and skated around the ring doing the MC Hammer, like we ain't never
But
seen. And that's what Rolly did
explain
to
this
Drake.
part then, Dub. How Devin win if he looked the same like Rolly and
He
Rolly lose
landed.
then? Rolly should have won
I
then.
agree that he won. He landed more shots than
Okay,
Jose
then he
Ramirez
didn't look
did.
like him
But
then, bro. Stop.
hold on, fly it. Let's just be honest. As fan, you say you're a fan of Devin. We want to see Devin engage. Matter of fact, I tell everybody who talk to me, you know what my thing is? My job as a fan of Devin Haney is to put him in matches and try to push for matches that I think he can lose. Why? Because I think he the goods. And so I want to see him in them 50-50 matches. I want to see him in them fights that he may possibly lose. So
Yeah.
what we literally just watched was a nigga, and I gotta criticize Rolly for this. Rolly told us he'll never have a fight that's more boring than Devin or Shakur. This nigga fight was more boring than I ain't never seen a more boring fight from a fighter, nigga. I ain't never seen it.
Bro, this fight, I wouldn't say it was boring though.
It was. What?
He bust
Nah, this
T.O.
fight.
eye and splattered him,
He
bro.
landed
bust
5
his lip
shots.
open.
Nah, this
Come
fight
on,
was
he
this fight.
splattered T.O., man.
This fight
Flyer,
was
Flyer, why
Put
you
some
being like this?
respect on Sugar Rolly Romero name,
Hey,
man.
only
Now
thing,
you
Y'all gonna
sugar
stop
red.
this,
Now
man.
he's sugar.
only
Hold on,
thing,
what you
Rolly,
called him?
only
What you
reason
called
why
him?
this fight, only reason why this fight wasn't born, because Rolly had niggas on the edge. I was thinking that he was gonna clip him one
Yeah,
good
that's
time.
what it was. You waiting for Rolly to
Hey,
unleash
man,
that
Rolly
dog.
disappointed me, man, because
That's
Rolly didn't get on the front
Hold on,
foot
you
when he
just
was
called him
supposed to.
sugar. You just called him sugar for acting the fool like that.
Yeah,
And
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
Sugar
hey,
Rolly
pause for that
Romero.
nigga,
Yeah,
man.
hey,
yeah.
we're,
Pause for
hey,
that
we're
He
nigga.
still
still
got the
waiting.
name for. He
you
still
can't
got
have
the
it
name.
both
He
Hey,
earned
hey,
that
Big
name
Dog
for what
Willie,
he
what the
did to
We're
Grimes,
Technomaniacs
still
man.
talking
I
waiting.
don't care
about?
what none of
Hold
y'all
on, huh?
say,
Hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on, huh?
What you say,
What?
Big
What you
Dog
say?
Willie?
Big
They out of
Dog
order
Willie,
tonight,
We
man.
what
still
the
They out
waiting
of
for that
order.
Technomaniacs
clip.
been talking
We're gonna
about,
have
Big
to.
Oh,
Dog
take,
Willie?
oh, it was on that channel. Oh, Take Man is hurt. Oh, they're hurt.
Yo, I can't.
They're hurt. Oh, the 2 Cents channel, they're hurt.
Oh yeah, I told him.
Oh
Oh man,
yeah.
they're hurt.
What they
Oh, I
hurt
love
for?
I'm
that.
hurt too, man. He let
Oh
the
Hold on, what they
racists
hurt
win,
for?
man. I'm
Oh, I
hurt.
love Big Dog that.
What?
Big
no,
Dog
no,
Willie.
no.
Big
They
Dog Willie.
hurt. It
So
was
did
hurt.
Shakur resume age better in the
No,
last
this
2
not
weeks?
no, no, no. This not
What
this is
we
not
talking
about
about?
Shakur.
Asian
This is about the
resume.
Take Maniac being hurt. It was beautiful to watch him. Okay,
I
dude,
guess
I
I'm a
heard. Dude,
Tankamaniac
do you
too,
have to
because I'm
go?
a
I
hurt.
heard. Listen to
I'm a
this.
hurt
I
by
heard.
this, bro.
Look, I heard them conspiracy theories. This one dude said that Broly is afraid of blood. He has blood phobias, and that's why he stopped fighting.
Oh my God.
Hey, he did look
Listen to
terrified though. He did.
This nigga's crazy.
Is
Man,
that
y'all
what it
didn't hear
was?
Rolly
My
trainer?
question
Did
is,
y'all
what
hear? Did
happened
y'all
to the
hear?
PBC,
Did
man?
y'all
The
hear?
fix supposed to been in,
Did
man.
y'all hear what
They
Rolly
could have
How he
fixed
trainer
ain't
that.
was
still
saying?
win the fight?
Did y'all hear
That's
what
why
Rolly trainer
the
was
ref gave
saying?
him a draw.
Yeah, Rolly Trainer was like, look, you're
Rolly
not gonna
trainer
make the
said
Hall of Fame fight
he said
like
you're
this.
not gonna make it to the Hall of Fame fighting like this.
He
And then
hey,
them niggas
at
wait,
least
hey,
Ishmael
wait, wait.
Salas know what the
Hey, wait,
hell
wait.
going
And then
on. At least he know.
you got them over there, they like this. Man, Rolly beating the shit out of him.
Yo, I heard somebody say somebody in the chat. I was over there, right? I was
I
over
said,
there
this shit crazy.
while I was watching. I was on I went and listened.
They love Rolly, man.
Okay, we got it. I got it 4-2. And I heard somebody say 4-2. It's a lot closer than that. I even got
A
Rolly.
lot. A lot
I said,
closer.
oh shit.
Nah, somebody said 4-1 on Tio, and they said, man, he said, I'm
Yeah, it was
done
4-0
arguing
that.
boxing with these niggas, man. It's 4-1 Rolly winning. That's what they said.
This is
PBC trying
You
real
know what I
hard
think
though.
it is, to be honest, man? Rolly was taking the estrogen, man. You know, that do the opposite, man.
Nah,
I don't know why Rolly was fighting like that. What Rolly who Rolly was trying to like emulate, man?
Shakur Stevenson.
Nah, but Shakur ain't fight Tio like that. He was
No, he
trying.
fought.
Shakur
I think
That was his best.
Hey,
That was
listen,
his best
listen.
impersonation of
Hey, y'all.
Shakur, bro.
But the problem is
Rolly.
Shakur
Rolly was
stepped as
trying to.
well when
Shakur looked
Tio was
like
trying to
I
step.
think
We
Rolly
sat
was
there and
trying
watched
to
Rolly.
move like how
We
Tank
let.
for him and try to catch him with something.
Nope. He was
Hold
fighting
on,
like
hold on. I
Shakur
can give.
Tank
I
was
can
a
give
little bit
credit
fighting
here.
him.
I want y'all opinion on
You
this.
out of order, bro. I know,
I can
but
give
I was
credit
just
because
talking, dog.
one
Go
of the
ahead.
things that we always criticize T on is not being able to fight coming
On the
forward.
foot. Cool. All right.
Coming
Now let me.
forward.
All right. Cool.
But the
Oh
thing
my God.
is damn, you still got to at least throw punches and that shit up. And I'm literally on Twitter, and mind y'all, I'm watching the Cowboys game. I don't even. After probably the second round, I was like, man,
Go
fuck this
Steelers.
fight, bro. I'm watching the Cowboys game. We ain't worried about none of that. But all I'm saying is, I seen somebody sit there and say, "Oh, now Rolly trying to set traps." Now I said, "Oh Lord, they don't know. They don't even understand." When we ever seen Rolly set a trap?
Yesterday. He said
Rolly went
silence.
and cried in the
Rolly,
car,
I
man. He ain't want to talk to nobody.
feel like Rolly tried to same way Tank knocked him
No, he
out. I
didn't,
feel like
bro.
Rolly was trying to do the same thing with
They
Tio.
trained him to counter, right? And it's funny because the way he was countering is like how Shakur fought De Los Santos with one hand, right? He was like,
Why you
yo,
keep bringing Shakur?
no,
Shakur
listen, yo,
Shakur,
I'm
he ain't
dead
never
ass.
he ain't even
Listen,
look
bro,
at Shakur when he
listen, yo,
this
listen.
fight.
This ain't about Shakur. This about the
Listen.
Tankamaniacs. This
Right.
just keep it
No,
on the Tankamaniacs.
I'm not getting at Shakur. Y'all missing my point. If y'all didn't hear what I said, respectfully, I said Shakur had one hand when he fought De Los Santos, and he stayed away from him. Every time time this dude flinched, Rolly would jump back 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Now, to Shakur's point, he was able to make contact and win the fight. to Rolly's point, he ain't even swing. He ran away. Damn, what the hell?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Somebody got a barn fire, bro. What happened?
I don't know why y'all say that fight was bored though. That fight was alright, man.
That shit was.
Nah, the
That shit
fight
was.
wasn't
was a
boring.
horrible fight.
It
The
wasn't
fight
boring.
wasn't
It
boring.
wasn't
Then the
boring.
Ryan
It was.
Garcia and Rolly fight.
It
That
was
fight
It
was better.
was.
entertaining, but it
I
was
think.
disappointing to watch Rolly
Right.
put
Yeah,
his
you
hands
gonna
in his
say it
pocket.
wasn't boring, but it was definitely a terrible fight.
Yeah.
Hey, over there at 2 Cents Channel, Blue Hustle Man's giving them the business right now.
Let me go over there. Hold on. I got it on the back panel.
He
Oh,
wasn't giving
Oh,
them the
Hustle Man
business.
got his cape on.
But he was giving them the business. It was
Yeah, I
hilarious.
heard him. He said but that's crazy though. They said, man, they said, man, yeah, on Rolly, Tio might have won the last 2 rounds.
Oh, they were saying
What?
they were saying the fight was close. They said it was a tie. Oh, they were saying everything, man. They were saying
you
everything.
wasn't there
Some
earlier.
type of
Y'all
way
want to
the
hear?
judges
Y'all want to
agree.
hear what's going
Some
on
type
right
of way
now?
the judges agree, and we gotta
Man,
address
that
this
shit
point.
funny as
Y'all
hell.
want Freako? You want to hear what's going on over there right now?
I ain't listening.
Nah.
No, not really. No.
All right.
But hold
It's
on.
acting
We
pretty
have
funny.
to address this point as a panel.
What's the point?
The
Pittsburgh is the
scorecard this
champions.
weekend,
Steelers
and
Nation.
whether it's Amanda Serrano, she lost that damn fight.
Oh my
right?
God, that shit was terrible.
She lost. That's fine. It's okay to lose a fight, but they robbed the other girl. I don't even know the other girl's name. No disrespect to her.
She said, "I am 10 years older than her, and
But
she looks
all
up
of
to
a sudden, some
me."
type of way, this is a majority decision with some stuff that ain't nobody see no damn majority of nothing going
Yeah.
on in their
That
fight.
should have been a UD.
That should have been
Definitely. That shit
easy
should have been
easy UD.
Yeah,
it
it should have been an easy UD. Rolly
it should
only
have
won
been
like the 2nd and the 5th round. After that,
I
everything
had
else.
it.
Even Yo-Yo looked
Being
crazy.
generous, I
Yeah,
said
Yo-Yo
9-3.
was like,
That's
at
being
the end of the
generous.
day, I was like,
9-3.
hold up.
No, I thought Yo-Yo won that fight though.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a
Yo-Yo
draw.
won, but the one judge had it as a draw. I was like,
I think it was a draw. That dude was.
Yo-Yo,
Got tired like the 5th
he
round,
throw too
bro.
many flying punches out there, and
Yeah,
he easily
I
get
didn't see
clipped.
it like that. Here's my biggest flaw with Yo-Yo's fight. You do the same thing David Morrell does, and you do the same thing that what's the little dude Cruz?
They're gonna say Andy Cruz.
Yeah, Andy Cruz do.
Well,
You
I'm
Cuban
not really
dudes
worried about
think
what
that
you
y'all
do.
got to
I'm
do
worried
all of
about
this
how you
showboating.
fight
Hold on,
in
Dub.
the fight
The
that you
Cuban
win.
dudes think they got to do all of this showboating. You feel what I'm saying? In
Well,
order
they
to
can
win
do it, but
rounds,
if
and
I
it's just
think
like,
that
no.
Damn.
I understand that.
You
But
had an order, Dub. Let him finish.
my bad, I'm out of order.
All I'm saying is just when you look at these 3 guys, their biggest flaws are you trying to show out to the crowd and do all of this unnecessary stuff. Half your posturing, if you just press forward, you could have got that dude up out of there. Andy Cruz, if you wasn't posturing as much as you was doing and fighting off the back foot, you would have easily beat Morataya.
But you have
Or
to
at least
understand
got
why
the
they
draw.
fight this way. Hey, see, why do they fight this way? They fight
Because
this
they
way
think
because
they need to attract the American crowd. An
they
American
done
crowd
been,
is
they done
like, no,
been
we
labeled.
already respect your skills.
But the Cuban boxing style has been labeled a certain boxing style, right?
Yeah, but it's more efficient than that.
Defensive, technical fighter, right?
No,
And
when
so-
you hold on, what's my dude name that's at heavyweight? The big Cuban dude. He just knocked out Richard Torres. Nobody know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking about. Frank, it ain't what's his name? It's something like that. I can't think of his name.
You know who I'm talking about.
Sanchez.
Yeah, Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez is just there. He does what he has to do. Frank Sanchez doesn't do that dumb shit that Andy Cruz and these other 2 guys do. He's efficient with it. You feel what I'm saying? Frank Sanchez is the epitome. If you want to talk about real Cuban boxing, you look at Frank Sanchez. You look at Ortiz when Ortiz was a heavyweight.
But you also have to understand that the Cuban style now, it took such a hit because at one point in time, Cubans, what were they known for? They didn't really have punching power like that.
Yeah, boxing.
But they would outskill you. They had the best. They had some of the best footwork in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they were known for. And so now for them to quote unquote be exciting,
Rich,
which
why you sending super chats over there? Go ahead.
for them to be exciting, they feel like they have to have this extravagant style. And my problem with it is that even when we look at Robisi Romero, right? Robisi, a Cuban fighter, when he went and he was whipping ass, hey, we was like, hey, Robisi like that. And now all of a sudden he become professional, win some fights, and then end up getting knocked out in 2 fights and losing another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
But Guillermo, let's
but
take Guillermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo
Rick,
Rigondeaux.
but we couldn't, man. If we being honest, we had to be, man. Rigondeaux used to hold it down. Rigondeaux used
Yeah,
to put hands and feet on people.
yeah. And then he went up, and then he felt that he has to play to the American crowd. That's when Rigondeaux started to fall off bad. Fight your fucking style. Russian style, it doesn't change. Mexican style, it doesn't change. Black Americans who fight slick and technical, that shit doesn't change. Why is Cuba trying to change their program when it's such a winning legacy? That's the shit I don't get.
So it's one thing to be a winning legacy program in the Olympics, right? But hell, from what I'm hearing, the Olympics, they about to get rid of boxing. And so now you have to what they're trying to do is to change from what they used to be as far as great boxers, you know what I'm saying? Which one of the reasons I love a lot of Cuban boxers, but they want to change it now to be punchers and be exciting. Even and if look it up now, when they defect from their country, and I think this has a lot to play with it. To fight in America, right? You got to defect from Cuba, and so because of that situation, you're not getting like you before you getting. I don't know how much they're getting paid from Olympic boxing, Cuban wise, but you're gonna make more money fighting professional. And so when we looked at a Robisi, we looked at Robisi like, okay, in the Olympics, you was able to put hands on people. I don't want to name no names. I don't want to start no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't naming no names. But he put hands on a couple people.
Yeah,
When
but
we
you
look at
gotta you
hold
gotta
on.
say it like this, Dub. The Cuban style of boxing, it doesn't always translate into great professional fighters. There's a small breed that stay efficient with it. They combine it, and then they combine the tricks of what the pros show them, and that's usually if they get a great coach around them and stuff like that. For me, Andy Cruz got a loss, but I'm quite sure Andy's gonna learn his lessons, and he's gonna be one of these complete Cuban fighters that is going to go on to probably do great things.
But the greatest
But
Cuban fighters, AC, the greatest Cuban fighters, you know what we watched them do? Before, first off, they
they
stood in
were
their lane.
efficient.
Oh, well, first off, they stood in their lane. And even when they came over, they ended up being a little older, right? And when I say a little older, really older, no disrespect. We never know how old they are.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
But at the same time, what they were able to do is translate, and even Erislandy Laura, I utilize him on a regular basis. What he was able to transform himself from a boxer to a puncher, right? So now at 60, Lar, he's still a champion, but at the same time, is he not getting the fights that he wants?
But is
But
he efficient? Is he efficient?
he's
That's the point
always
I'm
been
making.
efficient. He's
Okay,
always
so
been
that's the
efficient.
point. Dub. Overall,
No,
that's
no,
the
we're
point I'm
agreeing.
making.
No, we are agreeing. We are
Oh,
agreeing.
okay,
AC.
okay. I thought we weren't agreeing about
No,
that.
no, no, no. We are definitely agreeing.
Oh,
All
all
I'm
right, all
saying
right.
is what Erich Lundy Laura had to go through. A lot of these guys don't want to go through it. The problem is they don't learn the skill set that Laura has. And so when you have to translate your skills and you being having better footwork, you know what I'm saying, a better jab, those type of things, when you have to translate that to power, they don't know how to do it because they didn't go from footwork, they went straight to power. And power don't work for a lot of those guys because they
Yeah.
ain't throwing shots the same way, which is okay because when you and Robisi Romero, and I'm a fan of him, just being honest, I'm a fan of him. But at the same time, Yeah, you won in the Olympics, but I think that he tried to take that jump early. Same thing that happened with Andy Cruz. You beat Keyshawn early, but you tried to take that jump too early. And the reason that jump don't work is because American boxing is totally different from Cuban boxing. And niggas are sitting on their punches much more and they getting out the Olympics faster. So when you get into it, you done been in the Olympics for like you 26, 27 in the Olympics and you fighting 18, 19 year olds. You know what I'm saying? So when they're 18, 19 year olds, when they start to move up, they really don't have their grown man strength yet. And now they sitting on their shit. It's a different look. It's a totally different look. And so that's why I say, like, I don't know what how to, even tonight, when we watched Yoenis Tellez, when we watched him
Yo,
fight
and this, Yo Hernandez. Yeah, yeah.
when we watched that fight, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I thought he won the fight, but I thought it was a much closer fight than it should have been. Vernon, no disrespect to him, I didn't watch him get stopped in at least one fight. I ain't gonna say multiple. I know he got. I know I watched him get stopped one fight, but I'm not gonna say multiple because I might be wrong about that.
Yeah, the most disappointing part of Yo-Yo's performance tonight was that dude is really 154-pounder, and you couldn't put him away, or you chose not to put him away for whatever reason. If you wanted to display boxing, if you wanted to display your boxing,
disappointing part. The most disappointing part is for you to have that size, that quickness, and for you to show that you have the boxing ability, but not know how to throw punches, not know how to land punches.
Bro, the
And
dude
that's
was
what the Cuban
he's a
school
glorified
did.
154-pounder. He should have got that dude the
Hold
fuck
on,
up out of there.
but you can't get nobody out of there by throwing jump punches. I can't be off my feet throwing punches and expect to get nobody out of there. The reason that those other guys that we were talking about, Luis Ortiz, another one, these guys were able to have stoppages because it took them longer, right? And they ended up later in their career. Hence the reason when we say, hey, they might be older than what they say because you don't get the birth certificate, those type of things. And hey, it is what it is. But Frank Sanchez, another one. These individuals understand. They understand the sport first. They understand the fundamentals of the sport, and then they understand that, okay, this is how I land my power. What Yoenis has going on right now, no disrespect to him, this nigga, he's going to fight a dude that we, like you said, a 54-pounder that we done seen stop before, and he goes out there throwing jump punches. Why are you jumping, throwing your punches? No, you cut the ring off, you set it up accordingly, and then you start dropping hammers on him. But he don't even understand that yet because he didn't go through that full. And maybe if he, I don't know if he would have went through a full. I guess I'd call it American school. I really don't want to call it that because it's so many different styles. It is the Cuban style is what really stand out. You when I think of a Cuban style fighter, no, you're gonna be disciplined. You're gonna be very fundamental, and you're gonna know how to throw your shots. That's what I expect, and your footwork is gonna be on point. That's what I look for.
For once, I was like, damn, I can't.
He didn't have none of that tonight.
But for once, I was like, I can't believe I'm kind of in agreement with Chris Mannix that if Yo-Yo don't tighten some of that shit up, by the time he gets in there with some of those champs and some of those guys that's coming up, he gonna have serious problems with them. Because at the end of the day, you know, you've shown that you were a little bit more efficient to when it came down to the eye test with you, and everybody was like, yeah, Yo-Yo is looking like he gonna be one of them guys. You feel what I'm saying? With this guy right here, yes, he's a tough Argentinian. Yes, he's got that joy and neck of a Argentinian dude that they maybe can take punches or take punishment like that. But at the end of the day, Yo-Yo, if you would have presented angles like I've seen you do in the past, and you would have stayed behind your jab and stayed on the front foot the way you normally do, and it's just this methodical, you know, smart pressure that you put on and you break dudes down. He didn't do none of that shit tonight. Like, I'm like, at first I was like, did he hurt his arm or his shoulder? Because he ain't even punching like the way he normally punched. Like this ain't the yo-yo I've been looking at. So that was my issue with him.
I've been a fan of
Honestly,
Yo-Yo.
I
I
don't
think
know what it is.
if
I
he
don't.
get in the ring with one of them guys, man, he get hit too easily. His defense isn't there. Hell, he got clipped in this damn fight, and I'm sitting here like, this dude ain't even punching like that. He ain't punching. What is it, Verno?
Like old girl, like Malik Scott wife said, Adamas would have stopped him tonight. Adamas would have stopped Yo-Yo tonight if Adamas would have fought Yo-Yo tonight.
Hey, El Bronco, he a dog out there though. He a dog. And
Man, them
a lot
Argentine
of these
fighters.
people think that they dogs. They think they dogs.
No.
Until you bring a damn pit bull out that motherfucker, and then they find out they just puppies. That's it.
Listen, them Argentine fighters, just to say the least, they're very hard competitors and they're hard to beat. At the end of the day, we gotta realize
But
that.
Verona been stopped, and
It's
he been
okay.
stopped.
I never said they couldn't get stopped. I said they're hard competitors. They're tough fighters. They're just tough to beat.
The reason the stoppage didn't happen wasn't Veron. He had nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, I tweeted this. I said, "Man, damn! I think I watched Veron cheer around here. I was like, I'm not sure if he's cheering because he think he won the fight or if he just happy he made it through the fight. I didn't see him winning it, but at the same time, nigga, you shouldn't need, bro. You lost that fight easily, but it really should have been a knockout. It should have been a stoppage. And the old school Cuban guys, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I told my son this the other day. My son, well, he in the sixth grade. I told my son this. I said, shit, I'm old now. So when he started talking about LeBron, I'd be like, nah, hell no, Jordan better than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He told me, and this, I can even argue this. I can argue this. He told me, he said Kevin Durant a better scorer than Melo is. I'm picking Melo, but I'm picking Melo for a reason. Me and Kevin Durant, we came up together. I played against Kevin Durant, so the nigga really, he wasn't a dog like Melo was a dog back in the day. He probably a better scorer. I ain't even gonna lie, but I'm gonna make the argument. But I'm making an argument from an educated perspective, and I understand these who we talking about. When I can't, I mean, Joannes, the brother, respectfully to him, he doesn't have, and it was interesting watching the way he fight. He don't have what those old school Cuban guys have. You know what I'm saying? PC Romero, another Cuban, he don't have what them old school Cuban guys had. And that's what made them so successful. When you go look at, and even when we look at what's my boy name who put it on Tank, put it on Bud, he ended up getting knocked out by Bud. Man. He ended up getting knocked out. Devin knocked him out. I think Tank knocked him out too.
What you talking about?
He the Cuban guy. Oh my God, any other guy, I call his name.
Oh, I know you're talking about. You're talking about the little midget dude.
All I'm saying, at the end of the day, he was a tough out for everybody. He wasn't a tough out because he was the biggest puncher. He was a tough out because he was so technical. And they done forgot about the technical situation in Cuba. They just want to be over in the United States and do what they're gonna do. And what's happening to them? They getting their ass whooped. That's what happened. No disrespect.
You know, flyer quiet as hell. All right. This shit crazy. Well, anybody else on the chat talking? Or y'all just all listening over there? No, I'm saying not you. Everybody went on mute. I think it's crazy. I think everybody on the other channel.
Nah, I'm over there bidding. I'm bidding on them over there in Tucson.
I know. I could tell. I could tell. Everybody on mute. Everybody listening in.
Hey, nah, I had to write 2 super chats, man.
Let me see. Let me see what you did. Hold on. Let me see what you did.
Man, you gotta go back. They going on. Juke is going on.
Yeah, I know. Somebody said Jupe is back. It says, "Oh,
yeah, I was going on, fucking with her."
Listen, man. Oh, here you go. Roach like ROLLY lost Rolly lost. Frank draw. Pitbull lost. Ryo milk. Jupe. Oh shit, bro, you wild.
I said Rolly lost, Pitbull lost.
Roach
No,
lost.
Rolly lost, Roach
Frank
lost,
draw.
Pitbull had a draw. Who else? Who
He
else?
said
I
Frank
should have put
draw.
Barrios,
Pitbull
and
lost.
I
Ryo.
said ate a milk. Juke,
Oh, I got what you're saying. I got what
cause
you're saying.
spoiled milk. That's it. Aging like
Oh,
spoiled milk.
boy,
Cause you got
okay.
niggas like my man. I think I don't know. You got people up here that be always screaming out, man. This man
But the
resume
resume
aging
is the
good.
resume.
That shit
Yeah,
aging like spoiled milk.
yeah. That was the OG used to say that. Look at Tank's resume. You know,
Yeah.
I'm the Lincoln lawyer, and
So that's why I said that.
every day I turn around, Tank's resume is getting better. They're all champions. Not anymore. Yo, you know what was crazy? I heard somebody say that's on that channel, and y'all probably heard it the other day. Say, how come when top ranked fighters fight PBC fighters, and we're going to say Tio was a top ranked fighter for a long time, they pick and choose how they be what PBC fighters they want to fight, and that's why they always had to have a good track record. I said what? Now, yo, I said what? I said, yeah, that's crazy that you would even say that. How about just fighters in general just better than other fighters? That's it. At the end of the day, that's the crazy part. It's always something that they got to rely on to make somebody else sound better than what they really are, and that's not
Hey,
cool.
bro, over in the UK, I ain't even going to front, but over in the UK, it's the same thing between Queensberry and Metro. And that's why we saw that little mini tournament and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, at least those fans just don't really give a fuck. They like, look, we just here for the fight, so we could sing our
They like
Carolina and have an event about it, have a nice point and sing Sweet Carolina. They happy as hell.
Mm.
You know? But at the end of the day, man, listen. I don't know what Rolly what was on his mind. I'm just like, wow, this was to me it was shocking to see Rolly fight like that. You weren't in the losing effort. You weren't being uh like seriously tools were being taken away from you. You just made this decision and it's like, okay, what was this about? You know, what you had a vision when they asked you before the fight, what's your game plan? He said, I don't know. God is gonna tell me. I guess God done said something and said, don't use your fists. You feel what I'm saying? And he went out there and fought a weird fight, semi-entertaining because we were like, okay, Rolly's catching him with some decent counter shots, but nothing's really whatever. Oh, Rolly catches him and he busted him open. Now they both swinging.
He busted his lip open too with a straight. Well, I mean, with an overhand right.
Yeah, so then we just like, oh shit, okay, so now maybe I'll watch the rest of the fight to see what the fuck really going on because Rolly may just decide to put it on and let that power go. Cause he can counter the nigga and counter him clean, but you didn't do nothing else after that. Your trainer is begging and pleading with you. He said to Rolly, he said, okay, listen to me. Rolly, you listening? Just give me one power jab. That said it all to me. I was like, man, I had the remote in my hand and I'm like, I'm about to turn this shit off. Because if the trainer's begging for one power jab, what are you doing? And you're just staring, looking up at the teleprompter while he's talking to you, and there's nothing there. You're not saying, yeah, I got you, nothing. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, breaking news. One of the biggest fake Tinkermaniacs, because they claim to be a Shakur fan, just reported that Rolly got tired, and that's the reason why he lost.
Tired of what? The nigga didn't throw no punches.
That's
what
why.
was he tired of?
I mean, listen. It's actually more.
Damn, man, you might be right, Ray. They said, man, they got the Rolly. Y'all should play that Rolly press conference. He said when other people do what he was doing, they call it a master class. You remember he said you can emulate. Somebody said you can emulate Shakur style.
Yeah, somebody said that
Yeah,
earlier.
he tried, man. He said whenever fighters do, it's a masterclass.
I told you that. All right, you thought I was lying, bro. I could tell by the way he was hopping back.
Wow.
He was
That nigga
hopping.
was some shit when he did that. He was hopping back, standing in one place. He hopped back, then became flat footed right after.
That's it. That's what I said that before the fight happened. I said, yo, he has no footwork. He stands flat when he punches, and he's there to be hit if he doesn't move. He can punch from that position because he's grounded. That's why he got so much power. But what is he going to do he has no work, bro. It's crazy work. I can't, bro. I can't keep explaining this stuff to people. People think I'm crazy and I don't know nothing about boxing. I had one dude, I guess he'd be over there on the other networks, and he was saying some crazy shit to me on Faye's channel. And I'm like, okay. I said, oh, you want to bet too? I said, nah, I'm good, bro. Listen, we good. I don't do the betting thing, but I'm just telling you. Watch, he's going to lose, and he's going to lose because he sucked. His footwork is terrible. Tio got bad footwork too, but it's better than his. He don't stand flat.
The footwork was just like 0.0% of.
Bro, he takes babies. He takes this. He like spots it. Go ahead.
It's just the overall lack of engagement from ROLLY. It's like, okay, all right, if you're gonna emulate Shakur versus Tio, Shakur was on his front foot. He beat him with front foot placement and taking advantage of Tio keeping his lead hand down. What did you do anywhere within the realm of what Shakur did with those three simple steps? Nothing. So you're not going to convince me that you tried to emulate Shakur. That shit is not going to work with me because I'm just going to point out the obvious and say you didn't do none of that. You fought on the back foot, and when he got close, you decided to look at the nearest exit, take that exit, and travel all the way around the ring. Unnecessary.
Breaking news. I'm sorry to cut you off again. Rolly said he deserves a rematch.
That's crazy work.
Yo, he's showing his ribs. Gotta go into it. Go ahead.
He said he deserves a rematch.
Hold on. What does this say? Beautiful. Tank needs to bring his little cute back and knock all these lames out. Oh my God, these people are such weirdos. He is not happy. Hold on, Rolly out there blacking out, bro. Oh, look at your bum guard. Let me keep it moving. Oh.
Rolly Stevenson, that shit is funny. For real. That shit is funny. It's like, nah, there was nothing Shakur-esque, not Shakur-like. You couldn't even get a shut off that. Like, Rolly, go sit your ass down, man. You had all those people actually, and this is the part I'm tired of. It's like, even though you know you're picking the underdog overall, it's like, okay, but the underdog, at least this is an underdog we're expecting to come in and, somewhat let his hands go or just choose to die on his shield.
He needed to give that WBA chain to what's the name?
Word to mother, and that chain is fire. I was looking at that shit like, wow, that shit is banging. That shit is wow. Who you went to go do that? Jacob or somebody downtown? But
he probably had been in Miami.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, man, I gotta say it though. That was a good fight, man. I always said in the beginning, Tio had good recovery. He always showed that. He never showed nobody just beating the hell out of him. Even when he was running into shit with Cambosis, he just kept recovering. He kept getting a second win.
Yeah.
And I knew that this dude was going to have a second win. I didn't see ROLLY knocking him out, even though ROLLY had him beat up for a second. That fifth round, whatever round that was, he had him beat up, but he recovered right back.
Yeah, in that sixth round,
Tiafimo. It's Tiafimo, man. He might have some bad flaws and stuff like that, but he got some pedigree. And this was a perfect example of people showing like this is the difference between pedigree levels, the IQ, from certain fighters, bro. This is the difference. This is why he a two-time lineal champion.
And this
is why he a 3-division champion right here.
My bad, Faith.
Yeah.
But I was just going to piggyback off of what you said and say this. And this is why TO is always going to be a draw, because you could have a piss poor performance and then come back and do some shit like this. This is why it's like you just one of those dudes. You like the fucking Clay Guida of a professional boxing. Like we can't
Yeah.
never really count you out, no matter how fucking goofy you are and whatever racist type shit you doing. When it comes down to being in that ring, it makes it really, really hard to fully count Teofimo Lopez out.
Hey, we can't be giving him all this praise and everything for beating Rolly Romero,
No,
though, bro.
nobody's giving them praise. I'm not giving them praise. I'm only saying in the fact that
Nah, man, because you was gonna give Rolly praise for beating him up. Hell no, praise that
no,
dude.
no, no.
Hey,
No,
I
because
wouldn't have gave
Rolly is
Rolly that. I
actually
wouldn't have. I
trash,
wouldn't have went.
though, bro.
No, I wouldn't have went all the way
I'm
in.
just
Yeah,
messing around. I'm just messing
yeah. I know.
around, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't have definitely went in and been like, yeah, Rolly ready to take on fucking. If he choose to move up, he ready to fight Boots. Nah, it's nowhere near.
Damn, why anybody bring up Boots? Leave Boots alone.
No, because
All right.
Boots is a dude right now.
He's
So
a he's of course he's a dude.
no, you
I'm
know what I'm saying.
just
You know,
messing with you.
but overall, it's like at the end of the day, like I was saying the other day, these are two dudes that are just like it should be an entertaining fight, and you just choose whatever just to be fun with it. Like nobody really gives a shit about the winner of Rolly and fucking Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, they were saying it was a big fight. I wasn't buying that shit. This is a decent fight. It's not no big
Yes,
fucking fight.
no, it might have been a big fight when niggas was at 40 and 35.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
No.
saying? But now it's like,
No.
Oh no, I got a better one, frequent. It's got a I got a better one. Go ahead, y'all keep going.
But I was for sure saying that, the pedigree is the difference. And at the end of the day, T.O. is a Hall of Famer. And, you know,
You did it.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's a Hall of Famer. And that's a good win from Shakur Stevenson, man. Period, point blank. It's a good win by Shakur.
Oh,
Uh,
y'all
when you
can keep
talk
going.
about Tank, when you talk about Tank and Rolly, I mean, I mean, how much
at the
credit?
time nobody was giving Tank that.
Nobody give a
Exactly, bro.
fuck about Rolly at that time,
Yeah,
man. And
nobody. It was just like Tank.
it's just like,
He talked his way
okay,
into that fight, and the nigga got what he deserved. Got knocked out.
yeah,
Is what it is. You wearing fur coats and weird 70s jeans in 110-degree weather. You feel
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, nah,
right.
nobody like.
So
Uh,
yeah, so I'll look, man. I thought T.O. was gonna fight Shakur better, but he didn't.
yeah.
And Shakur took right advantage of that shit. Like, you ain't gonna keep your hand up, bow. And that's just what it boils down to. But hey, man, he's a Hall of
This
Famer.
one better.
I don't know who he's gonna fight now, but he's a Hall of Famer, man.
This one better, frequent.
Jumping up, taking dudes' belts. He been doing that. He been doing that.
He said the resume is trash. That shit. That shit.
Yo, that's crazy, right? Crazy.
Nah, the way they talk about Rolly, you would have you shit. They said if Rolly beat T.O., he need to be on the pound for pound list.
That's what they said.
That what they
That's
said,
what they
Ray.
said. That's what
That
they
what they
said.
said, Ray.
What you going about? He done. Yeah.
Put him on the pound for pound list now. Put T.O. on there then for beating Rolly
Yo, I
then.
think
Shit.
I think Rolly was scared or something. Something was wrong with him,
He
bro.
went to
It
rematch.
looked like he hurt him and was like, I don't want to knock my homie out like that.
AC is the same thing that Ryan experienced versus Rolly. They was all scared of each other from sparring and shit. And Ryan was scared of Rolly from sparring, and then now Rolly scared of T.O. from sparring. When you know somebody, he had second thoughts. He saw what he saw, and he knew that really and truly, this guy's better than me. And he couldn't get that out of his mind.
What's my record now, aircraft?
I could lend some of that is true. I could probably buy 75%, but I think the final 25% of that equation is when Rolly cracked him and saw that he really fucked T.O. up and could have finished him. He was like, I don't want to go out like this on this dude because
He was trying.
I didn't. He was trying, but you
He
completely
was
took
trying.
your
He was
foot
beating
off.
the hell out of him.
He
Yo,
completely took his foot off the gas in the following round. To whereas, you could give Tio the recovery argument, but at the end of the day, Rolly just did not engage in that sixth round. It was like, bro, what are you doing? You're taking this
he
round
was
off.
scared.
Seventh
You know,
round, you did the same exact thing. And for the rest of the fight, you didn't do shit. You didn't win one more round
uh-oh.
after you cracked
Uh-oh.
them.
They're talking shit again.
You
Nah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel what you're saying.
It's basically you won the second. I had him win in the second, and I had him win in the fifth solidly. The third, that's a throwaway round. You feel what I'm saying? But the second and fifth, those were the rounds I gave him. That fifth round, you did not take that momentum, at least with Xander
I
versus
mean,
Boone.
I
Xander
mean,
tried to come out and stay focused and clip him again.
but see, what they did
Rolly
with
looked
him,
like he was
AC.
pulling punches.
But what they did with him, AC, was when they got this new trainer, they've been trying to make Rolly into a boxer. You know, they've been trying to change what
Yes,
Coach Bullet
that
had
don't work.
done.
Yeah,
They
some
said, well, we not gonna make you over aggressive like you used to be, Rolly. We gonna make you patient with a jab and a left hook. That's what we gonna work on. So if you see in a Ryan fight, he wasn't over aggressive, jab and left hook. You see in this fight, he wasn't over aggressive, jab and left hook. So they basically trying to build him up, and it just happened to, he
it's
just
that Kimbo Slice and Deontay Wilder thing. Sometimes
right.
you just
You
can't
trying
take.
trying
Yeah,
to build him
yeah, you can't take certain formulas and try to implement technical shit to it. You
certain
feel
shit.
what I'm saying?
You gotta
So
let that motherfucker go.
you gotta let him breathe. It's like you feel what
You
I'm
got
saying? Don't teach him the technical shit. Let him get solid on the fundamentals. The
yeah.
fundamentals will breed the technical because with the fundamentals, you can see the other guy's technical ability and automatically kind of know what to do fundamentally to get around that and make that your advantage. That's
Yeah,
why
you,
there's some
you
fighters that are heavy fundamental fighters that can beat the shit out of some of the most technical guys.
right.
You got
Right.
Rolly in there looking
So
crazy,
that
bro.
was the thing. They tried to break him down to the lowest common denominator, and it just didn't suit him. He just too
Slowly, yeah,
strong to be on the
yeah,
back foot like that.
I agree
He
with
too
you.
strong. He got to push a motherfucker around,
Yeah,
You
you
got
got to
technically in the
beat niggas
pocket.
up. You got.
Yeah, he got to
He's
beat
a
ass.
Rasuges. He's like a Rasuges. If I
Yeah,
can't beat you up, more than likely you gonna
I
beat me.
was rude.
yeah. He gotta bag you up. He's strong. I seen him throw T.O. around a couple times. You know,
You seen them judo videos of Rolly? He be
man,
tossing you.
shit,
He tossing
shit.
you like a
Yo,
rag doll.
you know what's the crazy part about this whole situation?
So
Rolly.
you gotta teach him
Hold,
technical pressure. You know what I mean? That's what you
hold
teach
on.
him.
What I'm saying is the craziest part about this is Rolly told Frequent today that he hurt Boots.
Oh yeah, he had Boots running around the ring. Hey, AC,
Yeah,
what you thought about that motherfucker, awkward motherfucker, yo-yo?
Oh, we talked about that.
yeah. I felt that Yo Yo, he didn't fight his fight. I thought something was wrong with Yo Yo. He did.
He looked like it.
He wasn't
He
punching the
gassed
way he
out.
normally punches.
He gassed
It
out.
looked like his legs was hurt or something. One of his legs was off or something. I
His
don't know.
leg is his shoulder or something was off with him. It was just like, nah, this ain't the yo-yo I'm looking at. And why are you trying to be all fucking fancy schmancy and shit like that? Like, get this 54-pounder the fuck up out of there, bro. That was the one
Right.
fight I thought I was gonna get the stoppage off of.
Yeah, I bet
It's
I
like,
bet the stoppage and his dumb ass didn't get it. But it's like, bro, you only got 10 fights. You need to fucking hurt this dude if you can hurt him. You over there playing and throwing these wild ass shots, leaning over your foot, crossing your
Get it on
feet.
the ring, dog.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
yeah, I was hard. I was heavily disappointed
I might
in
pick
Yo-Yo.
Xander moving up and beat his ass. Shit.
Hey,
You could have.
right now, I got Adamas, Xander,
Oh, hey,
and
listen.
Virgil catch him the way old boy catch him. Virgil gonna finish him.
Virgil might fuck him up. Real
That
Yeah,
talk.
nigga, that
yeah.
nigga look like Frank Bruno.
Something like him low key, huh? Yeah, he do. Me
Just
too.
big for no reason.
Yo, that nigga
Right.
Yo-Yo, like when he turned around in his back, that nigga looked like a superhero,
Hell
like an
yeah.
anti-villain and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it was
And
just,
and that and that nickname, AC, with that nickname, you got to get that motherfucker out of there.
yeah, bro.
They
Like,
call you the devil.
yeah,
You
and
got to put that motherfucker out.
like, bro, you got to be devilish in there. You got to be
Yeah, you up in there
bite a nigga
styling
if
and
you
shit.
got to. Like,
Fuck
fuck
all that
that.
styling.
Like, nah, nigga. Like, I,
Nigga, you
I
got
was
to.
horribly disappointed with this
Yeah,
performance from Yo-Yo. Like,
yeah.
dude, you let 154 pound Argentina, and yes, these dudes are tough because I can't remember the Argentinian dude that first got the draw with Mel Charlo, and then Mel Charlo stops him in the second fight. And I used to think he was tough as hell at 54. I got to go back and Google this dude, but at the end of the day, yeah, the Argentinians are known to be tough, resilient,
What did I say before the fight?
yeah, hard to stop fighters
Yeah,
and
you say that, Ray. You did say the Argentinian motherfuckers.
yeah, they that's what they're known for. You know, you can beat them, but stopping them and just beating them down, you got to be like a special type of talent. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah, you're talking about Castano though.
yeah, Castano, yeah, and Castano, he was tough. Like I ain't even going front. I thought Castano beat Mel in the first fight. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not the way the judges had it. I wasn't mad at the decision. I was like, it could go either way. At this point, I think if Castano doesn't win, I thought it was going to be a draw. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And um, you know, at the end of the day, we got the decision. We got Mel got that information downloaded, immediately rematched him, and then beat the shit out of him. He was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna give you the chance again." And that's the way you got to treat these Argentinian dudes. You can't go in there
He
and play
did
with them.
good though until he got knocked out. He was doing all right.
Yeah, he was all right. He was like that's what I'm saying.
He was still game.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Being
he was
in the
still
game,
game.
being a good game fighter, he was still in there, but Mel just turned up that next level and put him away.
Hit
And
him
this
with
is
that
what
motherfucker. Yeah.
yeah, and this is what we think Yo-Yo is gonna bring to the table. Like if he smells it, he gonna hit that switch and then put the beats on you and you added it.
Yo gonna fuck around and get outboxed. He fight somebody like Xander Rich,
I
like
was I was afraid I was afraid that he was gonna lose the fight because
yeah,
he was gonna be outworked.
yeah.
But he was smart enough to know, okay, I'm gonna win these next two rounds, and then I'm gonna win these next two rounds after that. He was like fighting in 2 round spurts. And I was just like, why are you doing this, bro? Like, get this fucking dude out of there. He's
He showed so many fundamental flaws in that fight, man. He got to bounce back.
yeah, he got it.
He showed at a high level he's cooked. That's what he showed.
Yeah. And right now, Yo-Yo is a lot of fans are gonna have questions about Yo-Yo Hernandez moving forward. Like, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, you won the fight, but that's a glorified 54 pounder. And that dude goes down to 54, he might be a contender. Might. You feel what I'm saying? He might.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing real special in him, but toughness and durability. And I think you at 54 facing let's say if it was Fundora or Boots, that shit's gonna be a masterclass. They just gonna masterclass you and probably get a TKO stoppage on you.
On Yo.
No, no, not on Yo-Yo. On
On the other guy, yeah.
yeah, yeah. If
Wait,
he
how
goes
you
down
see
to
how you see
54.
Boots and Yo?
At 160 right now, I test. I would give the edge to Boots,
only
Right,
because
right now, today, I'll give Boots a whoop his ass. Right
yeah,
today.
right now I'd give Boots the edge, but I'm still on the fence about if Yo-Yo would catch Boots clean.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my only caveat. But I see Boots basically boxing circles around this dude. You feel what I'm saying?
And stopping them damn near too.
But then I see Yo-Yo clicking and then putting something down on Boots that if Boots ain't really ready for, he could actually get the stoppage on him. I could see either one of them stopping each other though, to be perfectly honest. But if they were to fight tomorrow, I would I would honestly say no. I'm rooting for Boots in this fight.
You know, Boots is so weird to me because like a fight like that, if you don't know nothing about, them two sparring, you would just be like, oh, that's a good fight. That's a fight that Boots need. But Yo-Yo sat up there and said the hardest he ever been punched was by Boots. And
Yeah.
I'm like, Boots, why you keep fucking fighting these dudes and sparring these dudes, man? Because these dudes, like I wish I never heard that. You know what I mean? Because like, why?
Yeah.
I want somebody to be out there that I think can rough up Boots. But if he said that, then that means shit. Boots done already touched him.
Yo, did y'all see the scorecards?
Yeah, one car had a draw.
No, I said, did you see it? Not what they called it.
No, I didn't actually see
I,
it.
I I put it in the. I'm waiting for Freaky to pull it up.
You know,
Got the official scorecard right here.
that shit is just crazy work though. But Yo-Yo, you got some work, man. You got. I don't know what
Yo,
you need to do moving forward.
here's the crazy part. Shout out to Coach Bermudez, right? You know what I mean? I rock with Coach Bermudez, but he's got a couple fighters over there that people don't want to fight. But when you look at Yo-Yo, or you look at like Rohan Polanco is a great fighter. I think he's a good
Yeah,
fighter,
that's my guy.
but he has a lot of development to do. He's not. I don't think he's ready for a big fight with like a champion. If he's gonna fight a champion, if anybody right now would be like Liam Paro, I wouldn't put him in there with Tio. I wouldn't put him in there. He's big, yo. He's like a big dude for 147 too. He's like 5'11" or something like that, 6 foot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's ordering Chinese food.
Nah, but I got you though. Like, yeah, Polanco's one of my dudes, but I'm getting more and more nervous for Polanco because he be having these layoffs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that big lights though. The big lights is what's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I've been wanting to see um, if Mercado can get the fights he's looking for, go up to 47 because I still would love
Tito
to.
too small, man.
I was yeah, and yeah. Tito is like right now like a natural 140 pounder. But
Yeah, he's perfect for 140.
I'm
He
just
can he could probably make 135. Be honest with you.
yeah, he probably can. But it's for me, I still want to see this. I think that's a great matchup stylistically and everything. Tito Mercado versus Polanco, and this is when
Wait, yo,
Polanco is more active.
I
You feel-
think Tito will get knocked the hell out with that fight, bro. I think he's way too small for Rohan Polanco.
Yeah, not.
And Tito can fight.
I'm gonna say it like this: stylistically, I think Tito, because Rohan Polanco is not being that active as much.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
You
I got what
know,
you're saying.
it's moving more towards a 50-50 fight if Tio moves up and then gets acclimated to the weight. You feel what I'm saying, and gets a good scrap to get acclimated to the weight. Tito, he's probably like a good solid maybe 2.5 years away, maybe even 3 years away from moving up to 47. You feel what I'm saying? But I just want him to get more active and get some of these fights that I think he deserves. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to a lot of these guys and looking at, Yo-Yo and looking at most of the people that fought on tonight's card, I'm gonna ask this question: what would you guys give tonight's overall card, like a grade, like a letter grade? What would you give it?
Oh my bad. I'm watching something, bro. My bad.
Me, I would probably give it maybe a B. Yeah, D plus. Yeah, I could. Yeah, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I thought Joseph Brown was going to look a lot more impressive. He, I don't know. I don't know whether it was a good win or a solid win or less a lesson to be learned or whatever. But um, yeah, like everybody, I thought that would have like really good, solid scraps. Um, it was like kind of anticlimactic. The Russell brother, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, you looking strong and everything, but I'm just hoping the ring rust wear off, and I was looking for Russell to get the stoppage like around round 10 or 11, but
And like AC,
yeah,
like they were saying Rolly was a B level fighter, but to me, a B level fighter is like Abdullah or Zapata, shit like that. Like, Rolly's a C plus.
you went out. I didn't hear it. Oh,
You
were
see?
you done?
Yeah, that nigga a F. Rolly a F, bro. He scored an A one time in his career, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
You
why
had,
I hear it static when I'm talking. It's crazy. Hold on.
but at the end of the day, for me, man, this card was it was kind of anticlimactic. I thought a lot of people were going to do a lot better than what they actually did. Now, I'm not saying that all of their competition was ass. You feel what I'm saying? It was the type of fight situation to where if you're not on
Mhm.
your A game, you're going to get fucked up or look bad, and that's basically what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow. I'll try to wake up tomorrow, and when me and my missus is at our little brunch engagement, I'll try to put on a smile. But until then, guys, yo, great talking with y'all, man. On to the next one. And like I said, man, win, lose, or draw, I'll be up here to eat my crow. But this fight, I don't know about eating crow because it was some bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
No, you right. I'm sorry. I was listening over there, dubbed and ran over to the other channel. I think everybody going over there, they just want to hear the excuses. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, fire. It's just me and you. You see them bounce too? Yo, that's crazy.
Diabolical.
I think
Yo,
everybody going
man.
over there.
Yo, man. Yeah, man. I only meant to come up here for a few seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
they're going
it
over there.
turned into this. You know what I'm saying? Man, but it's just it's crazy how um everybody just giving it to me, man. This is my opinion, man, on this. It seemed like a lot of people was giving Tio a whole bunch of praise and stuff for beating Rolly Romero, a person that everybody was saying was trash from the gate. For me, this fight was going to if Rolly Romero was going to step up and beat Teofimo Lopez, I was going to give him praise for it because I don't think that Tio is trash. See, that's the problem. A lot of people was thinking that Tio was just trash, and that's why they was trying to pick Rolly Romero. I think they was trying to convince themselves that Rolly Romero was actually good. And I might have fell into that category a little bit as far as him beating Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia has 0 nanograms in his system, man. But Rolly, I think that fight it was definitely a winnable fight for Rolly Romero. When Rolly Romero had in that fifth round, I think it was the fifth round when Rolly Romero, he hurt T.O. and all of that. He was supposed to step on the gas from that point on. T.O. he let T.O. recover. Now, FaZe was talking about how T.O. recover good and all of that stuff. I guess he recovered good, but I think it's more so Rolly let him off the hook. Rolly was fighting scared in there. He was on the back foot like most of the fight,
All the fight
and
for 2 rounds.
the whole fight, bro. Dang there, he was on the back foot, and I think that's what hurt Rolly Romero. If Rolly Romero got in there and fought the way he usually fight,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, coming forward the way he was fighting Ryan, he was coming forward the whole time. He
I
was
think
on the front
that was
foot.
I think the plan was probably wanting to do that, right? But as Rich said, Rolly admitted that he changed his game plan. He wanted to fight like somebody else, and I pointed that out. FaZe pointed that out. Anybody think we're trying to throw Shakur in a pickle? I'm never going to do that. I'm just acknowledging what I've seen, an approach from a fighter that just fought the same guy and forced the guy to come forward and run into shit. And Broly was there trying to make him run into shit, but Tio did a good job. He kept feinting, keeping his hands active, keeping his shoulder movement. You know what I mean, flexing a little bit, and every time he flexed, Broly jumped back 3 steps, 4 steps. He didn't want to engage because he didn't know what was coming. The other thing is, I would really say about this fight is being flat-footed doesn't help you, right? It helps you when you're throwing power shots. Broly, with quick hands and everything, I think he's a faster puncher than Tio, was unable to engage with the with Tio the way he wanted because Tio was posing a threat. You see, he even showed himself looking at his ribs, like when he's walking in the back room, he's like looking at his ribs, like, look what he did to me. We need a rematch.
Man, Tio was walking him down, man.
Of course he was, and Tio's walked people down before. He walked Comey down. He beat Comey on the front foot. You know what I mean, he went in there with Loma and stayed on the front foot for half the fight, and then Loma decided to bounce back. So Tio's not. It's not that he can't. It's just there's a smaller fighters than him. He had a reach. You know what I mean, a reach advantage where he can utilize the jab or set up punches with the jab. These fighters in these divisions, it's harder for Tio to utilize the jab. So he throws feints or leading with feints to keep you at bay for measuring. It looks like a jab, but it's not. But he did a good job going to the body with the power hand on Rolly. He kept hitting him with the right hand a lot to the body, and every time Rolly should have took care of him, Rolly backed up, ran into the corner, kept backing up, and for a dub to be like it's a fixed fight, that's crazy. Like I think you're talking about the scorecards, honestly.
Wait, who said it was a fixed fight?
Dub was saying it. I think he was talking about the scorecards. I don't think he was talking about like the fighters. Because when he said it, he was like, "Did you see the scorecards?" He did double back on that. He says diabolical, and a lot of people gonna feel that way because it shouldn't have been. That's why I put the scorecards on the screen in the bottom. I was like, "Yo, did you get the scorecard?" I didn't know if he was there. The scorecards read crazy, bro. It read crazy. Look at that shit. It's like Lopez won by majority decision in the blue corner, but he has it a draw. Then you have 15-13, which is really one round, if that. You might have had a 10-10 round or something like that. I don't know because I don't even know how you get that score. It's not 1 point unless there's a point deducted. Then you had this 13. This is 118-12, which I think is the most accurate, but he still gave Rolly an extra 2 rounds. Like this guy gave him 4 rounds. Like, how do you even give him 4 rounds? This dude won 2 rounds, bro. It's crazy. Oh, damn, they found him. They found Craig. He got the brick. That's crazy. Yeah, man. That's funny. You gotta save this one. Cause Big Dog Will, you see this one? Resume trash.
What it say? I can't see it.
They say the resume is trash. And he laughing. They build everything around resumes. And that's what is so funny because for years we heard all this nonsense about the resume and who he fought, and y'all can't get all his fight, all the people he beat became champions at other divisions, and he He trying to fight his fighters. And you know what's crazy? He wanted to fight everybody at Tank Fort, but anybody else that fought somebody at Tank Fort, and I don't want to throw shade at Tank or the fans, but what I'm saying is anybody else at Tank Fort, like Rolly fought, I'm not Rolly, Rolly fought Ryan, and Barrios fought Ryan, and Tio fought Rolly, Pitbull fought Rolly. Always, oh, look, or Ryo beat Pitbull. Always, they're okay to fight those guys, right? But when it's Devin's turn, it's he just picking on Tank's leftovers every single time, and it's crazy. It's like y'all downplay the fight, but y'all say he can't fight and he can't fight nobody. So like, where's the opponents at? That's why I want all these guys to lose. I'm not trying to be funny. I want Conor Ben to win because then that gets that excuse out the way. Now none of those guys hold the belt that Tank fought. That was my whole point of me saying that I want all these guys to lose this whole time. And we got one more, and that's Conor Ben and Ryan. If Ryan loses, there's no excuse no more. No excuse of why Devin is chasing somebody that he wants to fight or whatever the case may be. If Ryan
He ain't gonna never fight Devin unless the zone
I don't know
forces.
about that. I don't.
You think Tio gonna fight Devin?
Yeah, I think so. I think
finally.
I think so. I think it's because of the money he's going to get in sweepstakes of this. But I think he has to get that belt. He has to go get that belt from Paro, bro. The zone probably sees this now as the fight. I think the zone is going to pay Paro the money they're looking for. They're probably paying $5 million now to make this fight happen with Devin. I heard he wanted more, but again, these are all rumors and speculations. I don't know. I don't care. All I'm saying is, and I heard it's no limit, not Paro. That's why Paro was talking about he don't know anything about any money and negotiations and stuff. I heard it's the no limit camp. That's actually the ones that's trying to make the fight. Asking for money, not Liam Paro. But hopefully Liam Paro, it never can be made. We get that fight. Devin wins. We get the Teal fight for unification. And Ryan and Connor fight, and we get the winner of that, going for undisputed, or vice versa. Maybe Teal goes after that fight since they're fighting so close. They're like 2 weeks apart.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm about to shut it down, man.
I know you are. I know you are.
Hey, man.
Bob said, "Nah, keep call out Rolly." What you mean? See, that's what I'm talking about. You ain't want him to fight Rolly last year, this summer, all that other time.
Rolly don't got no hardware now. He don't got no belt.
He don't need to
Nothing.
fight
Ain't
him
nobody
now.
fighting Rolly now, man. Rolly crying in the car right now, bro.
You know what I mean? Yo, tell Rolly go fight Boots, bro.
Oh yeah, he said he hurt Boots and
Yeah,
sparring and all
he
that dumb
Boots
stuff,
up in
man.
sparring. Tell Rolly go fight Boots.
Diabolical.
Yo,
Hey
Rolly
man, but
was-
salute to
yeah,
everybody, man.
one more for
Salute to
Bubs.
everybody who showed up,
Bubs,
man.
tell Rolly
You had one more thing to say, Ray?
Yeah, the Bubs. I just want to tell him. Tell Rolly go fight Benavidez, bro.
Man, Rolly crying in the car, man. He didn't want to talk or nothing. He just left out the ring, man.
Yeah, he ducking. He ducking Benavidez, bro.
Hey man, salute to everybody who showed up and anything. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just talk about what we just saw, man. You know, Rolly Romero let him off the hook. You know, it was a winnable fight for Rolly, if you ask me. You know, Rolly he fought a weird fight. He was out there running and stuff, and
Yep,
I don't know. That sound fun. That's funny as hell. People were saying that he was trying to fight like Shakur.
Bro, he said it. You ain't hear what he said in the press conference?
No, I ain't hear. I turned the volume down.
Yeah, he said that. He said, and that's why Rich came up and said it. He's like, yeah, people that fight like the way I fight are known as a master class fighters. That's what Rolly said. So he's saying he put on the back foot to emulate Shakur fighting Tio. That's what he
No, Rolly really looked scared in there, man.
He
Like
was
looking at
scared.
his face and everything, like the expressions and everything that he was making. You know, when Tio was walking, you would think that Tio was this world beater, man. You know how Rolly was acting. You know, he was really running from Tio, like Tio had all this power or something. Like
Yeah.
I'm
He
like,
ain't no, I
you the
mean,
one
for
with the power, man. You supposed to been the one on the front foot. You
I
supposed
mean,
to been the one forcing the action and busting him
fact.
up. You bust him up in the 5th round and then let him off the hook.
No facts. Listen, he ain't no world beater, but he definitely a Rolly beater. The guy that
He
the guy that
definitely really beat him, man.
the guy Rolly who looked significantly good against Pitbull and got improved in all his fights since then.
Well, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. We'll be here all night, man.
I know. Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's still here. Y'all smash the like button on the way out, man.
Word.
And I appreciate everybody who showed up on the panel, you know, give the talking points and their opinion on what we just saw, this debacle. Salute to my guy Mikey, you know what I'm saying, for the Cash App and everything. And we out, y'all.
All right, later, B.
Later.
Go ahead, big dog. You gotta take yourself off mute, though. He muted you.
Hey, Tank Maniac, if you don't like me calling you out Tank Maniac, stop being Tank Maniac. And that's really what I gotta say. You get mad, you gotta talk about hurt your feelings, and then all this other shit, me calling you Tank Maniac. Stop being a Tank Maniac.
Yeah, first time in your chat when I pull up on your channel, you already on attack, all flying off the handle. I'm saying you to attack cities fighters, and I clown you when you throw me in the back. When I hop up on your panel, you a user. 6-hour live streams and you yelling and you scream and you rip your shirt off and put my comment on the screen cause I said he likes Skittles and his favorite color green. You hit me with 86K and kick me from the stream. User, put your shirt back on. User, going berserk just strong. User,
You say somebody is ducking because they decide somewhere else and you're a Tank fan, you're a Tank Maniac. From now on. So you start you put narrative, you're a Tank Maniac. If you're just saying, oh, Tank can beat Shakur, I feel Tank can beat Shakur, you're a Tank fan. But you're a Tank Maniac and you start pushing narrative. That's all I gotta say.
User, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ripping your shirt off right now, gang. Just shut up and be a fan.